assessment have ranked South Sudan as one of the most corrupt countries in the world. What do you say to that?
It's not a government, but these are individuals. But it's difficult really to tackle them because they get this money, and you get hold of somebody, then this person has, with the money he gets from the government, he has mobilized his relatives. And if you become hard on them, they will rebel. It is the international community that can expose how much money, because they have taken, I understand, it is said that this money are taken to the neighboring countries, to the banks. So I think nobody is telling us to expose the money that is available somewhere and there and there. Yes, there's corruption. It's corruption. The corruption is encouraged even by the people themselves. You find the member of the parliament who is elected, then people celebrate as soon as a person is elected. What does it mean? It will hold a party and thanking the people, and people will come in. Tomorrow they will say, okay, we supported you. Now you want to pay back. Otherwise, next time we are not going to elect you. So there's corruption. Yeah, the people, they think that their ministers and anybody in the government has to pay the money. The relatives will all go, and they have to be served with money. So it is there's corruption, yeah.
This official that you know they are corrupt in your system and they get removed, they mobilize their relatives to fight the government. Why don't you use the law? The law has to take its course to make sure the Constitution of the Republic of South Sudan take force and impunity is not encouraged. Why don't you punish them?
It is not like simple like that. Because what power do you use to subdue them? And the attempt to punish them resulted into rebellion. Have we defeated them? When they rebel, they take up the guns. They go with the army and they fight. And you get a lot of losses here and there. So it is not easy.
How do you think now this corruption, which has led South Sudan maybe into what we see today, which is not the country you fought for the last 22 years. You are a non-liberator in this country, and everybody respects you for that. And when you were addressing the rally today, you said we have destroyed our own country. That you said, and that the people must stand up to the challenge of infrastructural development, security, and service delivery. So this is not the country you fought for. How do you think you can transform it? Because you are still in power, you're still the senior presidential advisor.
We don't talk about power. Power means use the force to subdue and control the people. We have to use logic. This is what I have been telling them. Please, you are the teachers. You are now happy that we brought in peace. This peace needs to be nurtured. Now you go and talk to the people, educate them, because some are very, very ignorant. Yes, even if they are educated and they miss some points. This insecurity is affecting everybody. There's nobody that is really secure to say that I am secure. Let us now come together, since we have fought the war for the last 20 years or 15 years. No winner is losing. We have lost all. Let us now go back to our people and appeal to them, educate them. You make yourself teachers. This is what I was telling them. Teach them and talk to them. Persuade them. There are people, they will listen. Don't give up. You have to move and talk and talk and talk. We don't use force. Otherwise, there will be a lot of death and we'll be blamed. If we get a force now and move against these people, we are blamed by the human rights. We are violating. And if we don't use the force, they will not listen. What do we do? So the only thing, let us go slowly. We talk to them, deny ourselves rest, talk to them in their localities, and convince them. Let us use this small this chance built by when people are euphoria, they are happy about this peace. Let's just exploit this, and we talk to our people. We may win. we may convince them. Still, I'm optimistic that they say there's time for peace and there's time for war. There's time for war and there's time for peace. Maybe the time for peace has come. So let us try and talk to them. Nobody really will come and bring peace to our people. It's we ourselves. We have to persuade ourselves